So some 100% pure crap is telling me that activism is not a moral obligation, helping others is not a moral obligation, fighting against suffering is not a moral obligation, because we are not causing that suffering, so we are not responsible. So I told them, okay, let's say that I am walking on the street and I am seeing one of you morons getting beaten by someone with a steel rod. Then you are like, bro, help me, call the cops or something. Then I am like, why should I help you? I am not the one causing your suffering. Fighting against suffering is not my moral obligation. At this precise moment, you will realize why it is a moral obligation to help someone, why it is a moral obligation to fight against suffering. Because here you are the victim, you are the one who is suffering, so you will want that help, right? So right now you are being an optimist moron, thinking that this will never happen to you, you will never need someone's help. That is what is making you talk. So for the sufferers, only their suffering matters. It doesn't matter who is causing their suffering. And the truth is, and the fact is, you are a sadist pervert who ate popcorn and watched them suffer. So here I would like to stress a very important point. Inaction is also an action. You are making the choice of not stopping the suffering. You are making that choice, that is an action. You are letting that suffering happen. So it doesn't matter whether you are causing the suffering or you are letting it happen. You are not stopping it. It doesn't matter which action you take. The fact is that suffering happened. That's it. For the sufferers, all that matters is that suffering happened. A bad thing happened and you let it happen. And even when a human is involved who is intentionally causing the suffering, sometimes they might not have the intellectual capacity to understand ethics. But you are someone who does. So if you let it happen, then you will be a bigger piece of shit. That's why I would say anyone who has realized suffering, who has realized ethics and is not fighting against suffering is a bigger piece of shit than any rapist or any murderer in this world. Not doing activism is the biggest crime that you can commit.